Today I'm taking just 2 fabrics and a simple pattern and transforming them into something truly amazing. It is my very first black and white quilt, and you will not believe how easy it is to make. And we are working with just 2 fabrics, 2 colors really. And all we need to do is cut strips from each one. And you can even use jelly rolls too, because we are cutting them into 2.5 inches. Time to sew our strips together, 4 at a time, so 2 black and 2 white. Let's do it. This pattern is called the Old Market Square Quilt, and I saw it on the blanket statement. It's a free pattern, so I will leave the link in the description so you can check it out. And because you know me and my rebellious ways, I have changed the size of the strips. They use 5-inch strips, whereas I am using 2.5. Their way is actually smarter because you get a huge quilt in no time. But because I need to make a quilt pattern that actually fits my table and my camera angle, I'm going smaller. Now that these are sewn and pressed, the fun begins. And now we want to cut some strips, and each strip will be made out of 4 squares, and that's why we need the 2.5 inches. Let's do this as carefully as we possibly can. How classic is a black and white combo? It looks awesome on everything really, from clothing to decor, particularly squares or those pied-de-poule motifs. It's both classical and modern at the same time, and you can never go wrong with it. We are actually doing a checkerboard, if you will. We're offsetting our strips and turning them into squares. We really need to make sure our seams nest perfectly for this block, because the black and white isn't very good at hiding our mistakes. But this is looking pretty cool, so let's just press and trim real quick. And this is what we're left with. Pretty simple, kind of plain even, right? Well, get ready to be wowed, because it is going to blow your socks off. Because by the time we are done, this will look nothing like the sad little 16 patch you're looking at. Time to make 15 more of these, so let's start by cutting some more strips because we're going to need them. Now, if you happen to know what an old market square looks like, you're probably wondering how I'm going to turn the 16 patch into one. When I first saw it, I remember thinking how hard work it looked, with the champ-pack squares and the strips and the 4 patches in the middle, so I was very pleasantly surprised when I actually saw the pattern and realized it was like 10 times easier to make than it looks. First, because those truly are my favorite kind of quilt patterns, you know, the optical illusion ones. Also, because I realized that you don't really need to think to make this happen, particularly when you're using just 2 fabrics. Although they do also offer variants for using more than just 2 fabrics, and those look pretty cute as well. I cannot wait to try that option. And if I were to follow our pattern to a T, it would only take me like 4 blocks to make the size I am using my 16 for. So yeah, it is really big. Which is actually perfect for beginners. The bigger the pieces, the easier they are to handle, in my opinion. And the quicker you get your quilt top done, of course. When doing several quilt blocks, I always recommend bulk sewing unless the pattern is too tricky to do it that way. But this one almost asks for it because it's just easier to sew all the strips, press them all, and cut loads of tinier strips made out of squares because you can totally combine different strips. I mean, they're all alike, you can't tell the difference. And the sewing as well. If you sew pairs, so 30 pairs or so, then you join the pairs into the finished quilt blocks and you'll truly be over before you know it. And of course, if unlike me, you have cut your fabrics perfectly and sewed them with a perfect 1/4 inch seam allowance, you probably won't even need trimming. Time to press our pretty chessboards into a flat quilt block and trim them if needed. And before you know it, we are done. We've got 16 patch quilt blocks to play with, and I am so excited. So, are you ready for it? This is so cool. Let me start by actually placing these blocks all next to each other like so. And now we switch things up a little bit, just here and there, and can you see it take shape? That's all there is to it. We pivot our blocks to turn squares into strips and small squares into bigger squares, and overall we get ourselves a perfect old market square quilt top that looks 1,000 times more complicated and fussy than it truly is. And you've probably noticed that lately I've been into 2 fabric quilts. The thing is, 2 fabric quilts are so special. First, they are cheaper because you don't need a lot of variety, just 2 fabrics will do. Second, it saves you from the overwhelming process of having to pick and mix tons of fabrics that need to work well together. And then there's the result, the way 2 fabrics work together to give us a lot of contrast without it being too much on the eyes. You really get to notice all the details with the 2 fabric quilts that are just harder to spot when there's a lot of fabrics competing with each other. Time to press our lovely quilt top before I can show you the gorgeousness we've created today. And here we have it, a black and white quilt made with strips and some quilty magic. So simple, so stunning. This truly is one of my favorites to date. I absolutely love it. I hope you do too, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.